Good morning, everybody. I'm back, kind of. Whew. Hi, Farrell. Hi, Claudia. Good morning, Freddie. Hi, Jackie and Jackie. Hey, Megan. Hey, Denise. Hi, Nara. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Brittany. Hello, hello, hello. I am definitely feeling better. I'm not 100% by any means, but getting there. Getting there. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Ricky. Good morning, Stacy. uh, okay. Ooh, you know what? I forgot to do something. To do it on the back end. I miss one coffee and magic, and I feel like I'm totally off of my game here. But let's start with some smudges, shall we? How's everybody doing? How's your week been? This last week of October. Yeah, I'm alive. So this morning, I'm skipping the energy update and I'm taking it slow. So we're just going to be doing sensory card pulls. And I was thinking like what we should do this morning, and I've decided to go with I think temperatures. So that's a weird one, but if you have other suggestions, let me know. Let me know what your suggestions are. Stacy says I've smugged more. Oh, smudged. You smudged more this week than any other week. Oh wow. All right then. All right then. Ebb and flow feelings, exhausted. Yeah. Hey, Aaron. Oh, what did I miss here? Hey. Hi, Cindy. Good morning, Jen. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Susan. Hey, Kate. Good morning, Danny. Oh, I see hot as the temp for me. Oh, my muscles hurt. Oh, my goodness. As soon as you say that, I can smell it, Kate. It's not my favorite. Let's do the smudge instead. Karen, what's your big three? Karen says I've had a super productive week with increased energy, so much happening and opportunities, loving the energy. So I'm just curious what your big three are because like I've told you guys a few million times already, we're in this energy until the end of the month, and it's not Scorpio energy really yet. We haven't hit it yet. We're still very much in the air energy with lots of masculine energy. So tons of air, tons of masculine energy. So that's staying until the end of this month, like right through Samhain. And then November kicks up, my birthday week next week, and it's going to shift into more of a Scorpio like vibe, which I'm looking forward to. So there's that. Hey, Valerie. All right. So I think, I don't know. No, I'm just curious about Karen. I'm wondering if she has a lot of air placements or something. Um, yeah. Woohoo, Anna. We're going to feel so much better when November hits, Anna. Okay. So, um, Nancy is Libra sun and moon with Aries. So that's a lot of air and fire, and she's also feeling good. So I've noticed that my friends with a lot of Libra placements or air placements, generally speaking, do enjoy this um, this kind of climate. So continue to enjoy it. Good on you, my friends. Those of us without a bunch of air placements are not loving it at all. But again, in the uncomfortable places, we learn the most, don't we? So all energy moves and shifts. So no worries. Don't you worry. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. I'm glad that we cracked that code this morning. Yes. Water signs are a little bit on the struggle bus, but like let's not say that so much as we're about to hit our season, depending on what water sign you are, and it's gonna feel better soon. So it's all right. It's all right. Okay. I actually don't really love temperatures for this. I think we're gonna go with what is that I'm seeing? Feathers. Feathers this morning. Okay. Hey, Jacinda. All right. So if you've never done sensory card pulls with us before, and if this is your first time joining in for Coffee and Magic, this is not normally the way that we do it. I usually talk for about 15-20 minutes about the energy and go more in depth than that. But today I don't have the energy. So we're just doing card pulls. So sensory card pulls, I give you 3 different things and you pick what you're feeling most resonant with this morning and drop it in the comments. And I pull some cards for you, okay? And after we do the sensory cards, I will be pulling a card for you as well, a collective card as well for the week. So we're doing feathers. So the first feather is an eagle feather, specifically tail, but just eagle feather. The second is a goldfinch feather. And the third is pheasant. Eagle feather, goldfinch, or pheasant. And I'm not going to forget to pick mine, but I'm going to wait um, until you've mostly all picked yours. I'm interested to see. I haven't pulled any cards for myself in a minute. Let's see what I've gotten myself into. Ooh. We are doing eagle feather, goldfinch, or pheasant. Stacy says I need and want all the feathers. Get out of here now. I'm coming down to Texas and I'm going to bother you. Ooh, an eagle-shaped stone. That sounds beautiful. All right. Again, if you're just joining us, we're about to start sensory card pulls, and you're choosing from different feathers. And your choices are eagle, goldfinch, or pheasant. What am I choosing? What are you choosing? Drop it in the comments. I feel like I'm going with pheasant today. I feel like I'm going with pheasant. All right, did everybody make their selections? We're going to get started here. Again, if you're just joining us, we're about to start the sensory card pull so you can get a little reading for yourself. You're choosing from 3 different types of feathers, whatever resonates most with you. Eagle feather, goldfinch feather, or pheasant feather. Okay, you ready? I'm pulling this morning from the, oh my goodness, The Wisdom of Avalon Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. All right, here we go. This is going to be eagle. So if you chose eagle feather, this will be your story. You know what? I feel like we need a little bit more smudgies happening here. Wonder what that means. Um, Again, I see a couple people just popped in. If you're just joining, we're just about to start. You're choosing from eagle feather, goldfinch feather, or pheasant feather. So pick what's resonating most for you. Don't worry, Jackie, it's fine. It's all right. Okay. All right. I did just roll my eyes, only because I feel like we get this message a lot. Okay, so if you chose eagle feather, this is your story. You have the cow, you have the dog, and you have the birth and rebirth card. Okay. So here's your story. The dog has been coming through a lot because this is all about loving yourself unconditionally. That means in every state of your existence, you are loving yourself. Your high points, your low points, and every point in between. You are your biggest fan. You need to have this tucked into your back pocket first. And you have two back pockets, right? So here's one back pocket. Here's the other back pocket. It's the cow energy. The cow is asking you to be willing to receive, willing to ask and receive. So it's not enough to say, yes, I want these things, if when they come to you, you say they're not for me, or I'm not good enough to receive them. Having the dog in your back pocket will automatically assist you, obviously, in being more willing to receive that which is for you. If it's in front of you, it's a good chance it's for you, right? So here are your two back pocket cards, and then you have your birth and rebirth card. This is so Scorpio, by the way. Scorpio is birth and rebirth over and over again. All of my Scorpio people know this, or in some place and deep inside of you, you know this. If you have any Scorpio placements, Scorpio energy is all about dying and then undying, birth and rebirth. And it's not about necessarily pulling in new energy. It is not a recycle, but it's I can't find this word, but it's taking all of the energy you have and transforming it. There's another word I'm looking for, but transforming it into its next iteration to fully understand the previous one. That's what Scorpio does. It's how Scorpio navigates the world. It's really intense. It's also awesome, right? So if you chose the eagle feather for this morning, thank you. That's the word I'm looking for, transmuting. Thank you guys. All my Scorpios are like, hi, transmutation, duh. Okay. If you chose eagle, the first thing you need to remember is what you have in your back pockets. Unconditional self-love and the ability to receive that which is for you. Allow yourself to undergo this process. We're about to really hit Scorpio season. So there you go. That's for you guys. And thank you everybody for chiming in. I'm probably going to need even more help with words as we continue. All right, next up we have Goldfinch. Did anybody look up the spiritual symbolism of Goldfinch? Because that one really came in strong. Megan, what did you pick? Because I didn't see you pick a feather. All right, if you're just joining us, we are 2/3 of the way, or 1/3 of the way in to sensory card pulls. Oh, that was you. And you're choosing from eagle feather, goldfinch, feather, or pheasant. We just did eagle, so we're about to do goldfinch. So Ricky looked up, I'm guessing that's goldfinch, Ricky. Ricky looked up goldfinch, and I see she said connection with the elementals. Sarah says the goldfinches are symbolic of joy, enthusiasm, positivity, and persistence. That's nice. Karen says goldfinch is unbridled joy, inspiration, motivation, and positivity. Oh, well, shoot. And Janelle is echoing in with the same. I love it. All right. Great. Okay. So let's see what goldfinch is. Obviously, I didn't pick that one. What does pheasant feather mean? What's your next project? All right, goldfinch people, you ready? Fuck's sake. Well, I didn't pick this one. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Just hold on. I feel like goldfinch may have lured you in, everybody. You're like, goldfinch. And it was like, enjoy. Enjoy this. You'll be pleased to know there's no wasp or goblin this morning. Oh my God, don't cry, guys. Okay. Forgiveness is back. Burden and focus. Have you gotten these cards before, friends? Because I feel like it just, am I crazy, or did I, last week, did we do this? Okay. Okay, so goldfinch people. Okay, I was just trying to hone in a little bit more on this forgiveness card to give you guys a little bit more information. So the forgiveness card does actually feel like, a lot of times when this comes up, I'm going to talk to you about forgiving yourself. And for some of you, that is absolutely true. But this is really resonating with forgiving somebody else, letting go of a grudge. Because whatever it is you're holding on to, guess what? It's your burden. You're not teaching anybody a lesson. In fact, that's kind of the catch-22, right? Of, oh my God, you're killing me with the Holy Spirit activate. God damn it, TikTok. Shit. Sorry. When you hold on to something, you're the one holding on to it. So if you feel like you can't let go of something because somebody needs to learn a lesson, that's your that's your heads up that you're the only one teaching yourself a lesson, okay? You are not teaching anybody else a lesson by holding on to a grudge. It isn't affecting them. You're literally making a choice to pull poison in and hold it. Okay? Hold it. You're being asked to look at that for yourself because it's not fun and you don't love it. But at the same time, you might be in like kind of a power struggle with yourself, or maybe you're a very stubborn person and you feel like you just on principle can't back down from this one. It might be time to look at your principles again and reshape those, because if you're the only one suffering, is that what you want? The focus card is back because when you're entrenched in this kind of thing, it's really hard to keep any type of focus on a high note because you're literally being dragged down by heavy energy, like with every breath, right? So refocus. Refocus yourself this week, ASAP. And recalibrate, refocus. What's your mission? What do you want? How do you want to feel? Because this is important that you understand what choices you're making now and you make them consciously. You don't have to let go of anything, but if you don't, you need to know that you've consciously chosen to hold on to this and have a burden. That is your choice as a sovereign human being, so you may not blame that or any of the repercussions of that on anybody else. Okay. Sorry that the goldfinch chose violence this morning. Didn't see that coming, but y'all should have, because that seems like the way that this always goes, right? Ah, okay, that's your goldfinch message. You're welcome, Kate. All right, my friends. Last but not least, I know, I'm so sorry. Everyone's like, I was so excited for Goldfinch. Suckers. Next up is pheasant. Did anybody look up the spiritual meaning of pheasant feathers? Did you? Because that's what I chose. I'm gonna hope that I chose wisely, but you just never fucking know. You never know. Oh, yeah, Scorpio moons love to hold a grudge, and that's okay. You have your process, right? You have your process. Kate says Goldfinch gave us the Angry Birds vibe. All right, so before I do the pheasant, because I know somebody's looking it up for me, announcements. Today is Wednesday. We're still in October. We have an in-person live coffee and magic happening in York, Pennsylvania on Sunday on Halloween from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The time has changed, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. There was a little misunderstanding in the earlier time, but I'm so glad because I'm an old lady and ending an event at 8 p.m. on a Sunday night is a little bit crazy for me, especially since I'm not 100% right now. But I'll be great by Sunday. And so I hope to see some of you there. We'll be doing sensory card pulls, but it's Samhain. So if you are coming, definitely think about bringing an item that connects to a loved one that you'd love to reconnect with if you want, or any item that you want to bring. If you want to come in costume, that's not going to be a bad idea. And Cindy's going to be making her yummy pumpkin cookies as well. So I'm excited to connect with you guys in person on Sunday. In addition, enrollment for the next round of Intuition Magic, 6 weeks, is open now. I'm actually about to do a special on that. So hold off for a second if you're thinking about it. I'm putting out a post and I'll send a push notification at some point in the next couple days with a special discount, early bird discount for registration. So if you would like to join in for the next round of Intuition Magic, which is a lot of fun, then you can go ahead and do that. Those of you who have been looking and asking for one-on-one private readings, those are really going to be few and far between. And I'm currently really only taking clients that have already had one-on-ones with me. So if that's you know how to reach me, send me a few times and we'll get you booked. Otherwise, I'm not opening my books at this time. So the best way to connect is to join Inner Sanctum, join as a BFF so we can connect together on the monthly calls, or try the 6-week workshop. Okay? I hope I remembered all the things. All right, pheasant people, are you ready? All right. What are you not owning? Okay. All right, this is the one I chose. So fingers and toes, my friends. Jesus. All right, this should be interesting. Are you ready? Did anybody even choose pheasant besides me? feel like everyone chose Goldfinch because it was going to be bright yellow. All right, here we go. So here are your cards. You have the restriction card. You have the eagle card. And you have the deer. Okay, sorry. Let's talk first about the restriction card. So again, this is pheasant. If you chose pheasant, this is your story. So the restriction card is actually a sneaky companion to the perception card, right? If you feel that you are stuck right now, I feel like things are just not flowing, not really working in your favor. There's no clear moves to make, and it just things feel like they're kind of closing in on you and you don't love it. Okay. That's a feel. That's a way to feel, right? And it's very valid and it may indeed be true. However, do you know how I've been telling you guys that if, especially when we were in Mercury retrograde time, if something gets delayed or shifted in a way that doesn't feel great to you, postponed, you know, interrupted, disruption, all those things, imagine that it's happening for you. Imagine there is an energy that is looking out for your best and highest good, even when you don't know what that means, right? And that's kind of what this card is speaking to. Some things are not feeling like they're working out right now, but that's the key word. They're not feeling like they're working out right now. Trust that they are. This is not your week. If you, well, let me rephrase this. If you picked pheasant, this is probably not your week. Like, this is not your week where you're like, holy shit, things are just going so great. I can't believe it. And that's all right. It's somebody else's week. Let them have their week, right? You're going to have a week real soon. It's coming. The eagle is here because, look, if you need some assistance, you need a sign, if you need to know that you are somehow connected to a greater purpose and a greater picture, if you need that, hey, this energy is here to remind you of it. You are absolutely connected. You are on the path, so to speak. You are doing your thing. That doesn't mean that it feels good all the time. Sometimes shit gets hard, and that's actually part of shifting into the new places. There's a little bit of an illusion that a lot of us definitely play into, that we think we're on our way to some place where things are always going to feel good and be easy. That's just dangling a carrot at the end of a stick, right? Because life is always changing. There's no static destination to get to. And remember when we talked about that Sagittarius energy? Why were we talking about Sagittarius energy? I don't know. Well, I was recently talking about it. And if you think about it in that Sagittarius way, where it's like, okay, I'm going to take this arrow, I'm aiming for like that star way off over there, and I'm going to shoot my arrow in that direction. You don't even know what's on that star, right? But you're shooting for it. Looks good. Even if you never make it to that star, that is going to be a fucking ride. It's going to be amazing. You're going to meet so many cool people along the way, visit a lot of awesome rockin' planets. Who knows? It's the ride that you need to be enjoying right now, not the destination. Okay? So connect with your team. They will reiterate this for you. Last but not least, it's the deer. And for some of you, this getting the deer is not so much a message as it is a reminder. So if that's you, if deers has special symbolism for you, just take that as a yep, yep, yep. The deer is also talking about being gentle and acting with diplomacy. You don't have to, kind of throw your weight around and make a big fuss about everything just because it doesn't feel quite right. Gentle, slowly. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the way things sound, how they smell, and how they sense. You'll get a lot of information from that. So in your off weeks, that's when you allow your senses to get heightened. You slow down and you pay attention. Okay? This energy is always moving, guys. It's always moving. And I know that for those of us who don't have a lot of air and fire placements, this energy has been really a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. But again, it's about to shift. So take what you need to take, learn what you need to learn, and remember, if you feel like you can't move and you're restricted, just give it a minute, right? You don't need to force anything. If you feel like you need to force it, that's again a sign like you need to sit down and take a break. Okay? All right, those are your sensory card pulls for this Wednesday morning. It's good to be back reconnecting with you guys. I missed you. I know I only missed one, but it felt like a lot to me. Felt like a lot. For those of you who are Inner Sanctum members of the BFF variety, you have a lot of stuff coming to you because I'm a bit behind. I'm not going to like drive myself crazy with that, but you have Scorpio season horoscopes coming your way and a few other things. So look for that. Monday, we are going to be doing the November energy update, obviously live here, in the morning as per usual. So that's going to be interesting, I think. I look forward to doing that. I love you. I'll see you Friday morning. I hope to see some of you guys in person on Sunday, and have a wonderful day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you guys. All right. Goodbye, TikTok. And goodbye, YouTube. Mwah.